Before dawn, the oysterman of Chincoteague begins his day. At sunrise, while most of the townspeople are still asleep, the men are tonging or dredging oysters in the channel and bay waters surrounding the island. Tonging for oysters is done much the same as it had been for the past 100 years, entirely by hand. Dredging is usually done in the deeper waters. It is very hard work. A monitor or flat boat loaded with seed oysters heads for one of the seeding grounds where the oysters will be replanted. The scow itself is full to capacity, and while it is underway to one of the shucking houses that dot the channel, the men are busy culling the oysters to prepare them for processing. The clusters of shells are broken apart. Scows loaded with oysters are a common sight beginning in late September and continuing until early May. It is not true that oysters should only be eaten in months with the letter R. Oysters are obtainable in prime quality every month of the year. In this area, summertime is spawning time, and the oystermen use June, July, and August to replant shells in the seed grounds on the tidal flats. The scow labors past the marshes where the famous Chincoteague ponies roam wild and free. Legend has it that there had been a shipwreck of a Spanish galleon late in the 16th century off the coast of Assateague. Aboard the ship was a cargo of mustangs. Some were able to swim ashore, and the wild ponies that we see today are supposed to be descendants of those horses. The shucking house is bustling with activity. As the oysters are unloaded, the workers, or shuckers, are standing before cement tables piled high with oysters. There is no automated method of taking the oyster out of the shell. The shucker does this by hand, aided with a knife. Oysters are graded according to their size, select, or standard. They are sorted and skimmed for any particles that might be foreign to the oyster. The large stainless steel pot is used to wash or blow the oysters. The shells are wheeled out to a conveyor where they are piled high until they will be replanted in the water. Some shucking houses have conveyor belts under the cement tables, and the shells are pulled out automatically. After the oysters are packed, they are stored in refrigerated rooms until they are ready to be shipped all over the country in refrigerated trucks. The Chincoteague oyster is famous for its distinctive flavor. Probably no other article of food is raised under more strict government control than the oyster. The sanitary conditions of cultivation, production, handling at the shore, transportation, and marketing are subject to rigid controls. Oysters appeal to the busy homemaker because they are easy to prepare with no waste. They are considered the perfect food because of their excellent source of protein, minerals, and vitamins.